Hello. In this video, we'll just give a quick platform overview. So from end to end, we'll show creating customers, meters, pricing plans, and then what that all looks like on a metered invoice for a usage-based pricing plan. So just a few housekeeping notes to take care of before we get into the demo. Like I'd said, we'll walk through creating a customer, creating a meter, creating a pricing plan, sending meters through the UI, and then seeing what that usage looks like on the metered invoice. So in practice, you probably wouldn't send the usage through the UI. You would automate this using our SDK's ingestion API or some of the other ingestion methods in our docs to integrate with your solution and then send the usage in real time. But for the demo, just to show you how it works, we'll just do it manually through the UI. And then this is going to be pretty simple, creating the pricing plan, just generic usage-based pricing plan. Make sure you check out our other demos where we go over the usage analytics, creating custom dashboards, the price modeling capability, creating prepaid credits, commitments, and then some of the other more specialized functionality. So without further ado, we'll just get into the demo from end to end. We'll start out, just create a customer, give it the customer name. This customer ID is how they'd be identified in their system. This ID is sent with every meter event. You can enter their contact info, select a default currency, add any traits or metadata that you might want to add, so key value pairs associated with the customer. Go ahead and save. We'll go into meters. You can see all of the meters that we've created here. We'll go ahead and create a new one. We'll say number of logins. Connect it to an API that's going to be generating this event. We'll just use a generic name. If this box is checked, it will automatically create a product item that we can then add to a pricing plan and immediately use for billing. So to save time, we'll do that. Now we choose the aggregation method. So there are quite a few out of the box here, some unique, count, duration, max persist for long-lasting events, and running total. In this case, we'll just use sum since we're tracking the number of logins. And then you can add any dimensions you might want. So you could add the timestamp, which we can see is already going to be sent, but we could add anything like the user ID or the username, the location, the device type. So we'll add our dimensions, and you can see they show up here in the meter data structure. Now we save, go into the meter list. We take our customer. Now this could be automated, so you could put our SDK in your code, which would automatically track and send events to us as they happen. In this case, we'll just pretend that at the end of the day, we're entering in the number of logins just for a demo of the capability. So let's suppose that in this day, there were 1,200 people that logged in, all from USA on mobile. And then suppose there was also another 500 that logged in on desktop. Okay, now we go into the pricing section, the pricing plan, and we'll create a new pricing plan. We'll give it a name, so whatever the name, you can add any description you want, and then select the billing period. Now you add product items. So now it's empty. This was created when we created the meter. We can group it by any of those dimensions if we'd like to on the invoice. So maybe we group by device type, say. Now we select a rate model. So you can see there are quite a few, again, supported out of the box, per unit, per block, or with tiers. You can leverage those dimensions in the pricing in any of the cases as well. So charge different rates for different regions or device types in this case, or different combinations thereof. So in this case, we'll do per unit with dimensions. We'll do it by device type. Mobile and desktop will charge 50 cents and $1. And we can include any free units, save. Now the plan is made, so we would just go ahead and activate it using this toggle here. Now the plan is active, so we can assign a customer to the plan. So we go to this customer we've created. You can see there are no current pricing plans assigned. We can do this. We select the plan. Now it's assigned. And you can see, since we've already recorded some usage, they're already showing up on the invoice. So you see, we have those 500 logins from desktop, the 1200 from mobile. So the rate for each is showing up and being calculated. And this invoice you could export to PDF or show up in the customer portal. So this could be, you could show this back to your customers so they can access the invoice at any point through the billing cycle. They can see their usage. You can restrict which meters are shown. So for your case, you would restrict only the meters that you want. So the number of logins. And there are a few other things that we can go into in following videos, such as the price modeling, the analytics, and some of the integrations. But this should give a quick rundown of the end-to-end flow from creating customers, creating meters, creating usage-based pricing plans, and then seeing that usage shown up on an invoice.